It is your boys. All right. Welcome back. Happy Hour, a quick sixer podcast. It's your boys. Pat Artist, Drew Pasley, on the mics, on the ones and twos. It's your boys. Here we go. Happy 901 day. Anybody celebrating, you know, that 3-6 shirt. Here we go.
I like that.
Ooh. Ooh, you know what I got right here, Drew? I had to do a little trip down to the M.
Ooh.
Pick up a new couch, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a little preview on this
Go for it.
YouTube version.
I see it.
Oh, what is it? It's that Beale Street Brewing Company, Memphis all-day ERRRDAY IPA.
Oh, I like that.
That hazy India Pale Ale. It's got Azaka, El Dorado, and Cascade in this joint. 5.5. It's a pint can. What else we gotta say about it? I mean, if you can't even see it, there's a donk on the cover. Ooh. I mean, you know, that Isaac Hayes reference. Shout out to the homie. I went to high school with his granddaughter. That's really random fact. But
that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a knife. Ooh.
I like that you're repping that Memphis for 901 day.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, right? You got to. Well, let me hit that sip though. Ooh.
I guess we should say, for those of y'all who don't know, area code for Memphis is 901. That's why they celebrated on September 1st.
That's a true story. True story. As a recording, this is September 1st. You might not hear this on You're definitely not going to hear it on September 1st. But we are celebrating. Me and Drew are going to talk about a little. This is nice, dude. I put it in the freezer right before this.
Is it real hazy?
Oh, man.
Is it real hazy?
Look.
Just smell it.
Get a little sniff on it. But before we get back to Memphis, quick couple shout outs. We got a bunch of new listeners all across these states, you know what I'm saying? I want to give our shout out to homies listening to Arizona, our homies listening to New Mexico, specifically Michael at Red River Brewing. Go check that out. We've been talking back and forth. Their little town and their brewery looks super cool. Go check them out. And the homie Ken at Nexus Brewery, also in New Mexico. So shout out to New Mexico. Our homies in Colorado listening now. The Oklahomies. You know, we got some Oklahomies now.
No, you did not just call them the Oklahomies.
I did. You know that Musker reference. Here we go. But yeah, that's the rest. Everybody else, you know what's up. You know what time it is. It's time for that happy hour. Ooh. Here we go.
That's that favorite hour.
It's
that great hour.
Yeah. It is that great hour. So back to 901 day. I don't think this shit was a thing when we were living in Memphis.
I don't ever remember celebrating it, but I don't know why. Like, I feel like that should have been a thing for us
forever.
But I just realized it's brands in Memphis who are posting it. You know, I'm sure breweries are posting or whatever.
Choose 901, Memphis Made, all of them.
Yeah, all of them. So everybody's going hard on this 901 day, which if we were to celebrate it, what do you think that would have looked like?
Oh,
just get torn up. Like,
it'd be like a St. Patty's Day for Memphis.
It really would.
So more like not green beer, but more like 40s and a parade.
Get them 40. Yeah.
Maybe like 40s and walking down the street hanging out. I don't know.
Definitely had to get
probably what it'd be like.
Some barbecue, obviously.
Oh no, it'd just be barbecue handed out, stands. They just hand it out to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, or a chip, like a loaded nacho chip.
On your way to the next bar.
Oh,
like they just hand.
Just little stands, just give you a little care package. Like, here you go. Mm-hmm. Keep going. Keep moving.
Keep going.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like Memphis has always repped itself, though. Like, it didn't have to have a 901 day. If you from Memphis, you either doing two things. One, you shitting on it hard because you hate it there. Or most people loved it. Like
Good
all
majority,
in.
yes.
The only people that I remember hating it were like people who came in to go to U of M, just like people who just weren't into it or whatever, like adjunct professors or whatever who were kind of young and like they're from somewhere else and they're like, Memphis just isn't me. But for the most part, while I was living there, me and everybody that I hung out with repped Memphis hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. You either. It's weird too. I feel like it's a certain age group that like it really hits you or it doesn't. Like late teens, early 20s, like you're either in or out, really.
Yeah.
And I like to think I'm pretty in. I love Memphis.
You've always been in.
I love it. When I was down there just now getting this couch, I was like, man, I fucking love this city. But like, it just never catches a break, man. Like,
no.
Memphis just cannot catch a break. And it's sad. We're going to talk a lot more about Memphis, but in a different episode. We got some things in the works, you know. Your boy Pasley and me got some things in the works.
It's a surprise.
Memphis related, you know what I'm saying? Related.
Oh, you're making up new words now. We doing plurals first, and then we add an ed at the end of an ed word. I likes that.
Yeah, you know, you likes that. Okay,
we're gonna have a whole vocabulary by the end of this show.
Probably should. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we should do with our branding, our t-shirts and shit. We should just put like all of our different, you know, plurals.
Oh my god,
we should literally have a shirt that just says plurals.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of, people stay reaching out to me about this. About the miners, by the way.
Oh really? Yeah.
About Chernobyls.
Well,
yeah. Like my one homie said he almost wrecked his lawnmower into a tree listening to this shit. And I was like, bruh, why weren't you looking? Yeah. First of all,
bro, we did not tell you to not pay attention to what you're doing.
But also, like, if you almost fell out laughing about the Chernobyls and, you know, boots on, dick out, then I mean that's a vibe too. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's a great story for you.
Yeah. Good for them, but you know, lawnmower fee. Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? You can't afford to be breaking your lawnmower over a quick laugh. You know that Chernobyl's is funny, but it ain't lawnmower funny. You know what I'm saying?
I mean. It might be. He's not the only person that said he almost wrecked some shit listening to it. So I don't know. But that might have to happen, man. At this point,
the problem is I'm thinking that all of our listeners are having a beer with us. So to think about somebody having a beer on a lawnmower, I don't think they wrecked it because they laughed. I think they was getting a little tipsy because they listened to a whole hour of our show. Drinking beer.
Also, it's taking you a minute to cut that lawn, bro. That was at the very end.
Come on. You got a big house with a big yard? What's up?
He got them acreages.
He got them acreages?
You know? Acreages. You know, that family plot. You know,
he got that John Deere on it, don't he? Hey, you know those lawnmowers where it's like you get the two handles like this? It's one of those big ass like he got one of the joints.
Zero turn joints.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ones where you stand up? You stand up on that thing?
Yeah, I think I did.
That shit is scary. Like, what if you like hit a rock or a big bump or something? Like your ass getting tossed and get ran over,
bruh.
Like in that movie, The Crazies. You know that dude lays in front of the lawnmower, gets chopped up.
So, dude, fucks that. I do want to say something about standing up contraptions. Yeah. So I recently saw a post on this wheelchair that can, like you do this thing or whatever, and it lifts you up to a standing position, and you can roll yourself in a standing position. And I was like, oh shit, that's kind of dope. Like people who can't stand get a chance to like feel like they're standing. I thought that was like really dope. And then I started reading the comments about this post, and everybody was saying, like, especially people who are paraplegic or whatever, they were like, yeah, no. First off, this shit's way too expensive. Secondly, you will topple over. You will fucking, you know, I was like, damn.
Oh, shit.
Who's trying to promote this like death trap for handicapped people? That's like, I didn't like that. But you know what I'll say? Yeah. If they could get it to where people could, like it was safe or whatever. I feel like that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. You know how we were talking about Batman's
Yeah.
in the episode?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went back and watched all the Christian Bale ones. And in the third one, he gets this like leg brace thing that just adjusts his fucking leg like out of nowhere. Like he puts it on, like hits a button and it like makes his leg better. He's like he's all kind of crippled and shit from jumping out that house or whatever, killing Harvey Dent in the second one.
Uh-huh.
And then he like hobbles away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, damn, that would be pretty sick. Yeah. I mean, personally, that would have been pretty sick. Like, just put that thing on and fix your leg. You good.
Yeah.
Again.
I like that. Dude, there has been a lot of like movies I've seen like that where something seems kind of, I mean, it's sci-fi or whatever, but it seems like it could be realistic. It seems like something that could happen in the future. But like, some shit like that. We need to get a patent on that. We need to get a patent.
Give me a patent.
Can that Pattinson on the Batman?
Pattinsons? So I just refreshed something and forgot to give a shout out to our new listeners in Idaho.
Oh,
didn't know we were gonna hit some Idaho. You know what I'm saying?
The Idaho potato.
I know. That's what's up though. That is a state I probably will never go to. So
no.
Yeah. All these upper states. No, I'm down with it. There's some pretty shit out there. Go ahead and watch you some Smithsonian Channel flyovers. This shit, like, it's nice. I just probably won't go there. But if you got me an excuse to go there, maybe.
What would you go there for?
Someone sent me there for free, and I got to drink beer all day.
So, literally, that's all that you really need to just be convinced to do something. Like, look, Pat, we want to send you out. All we got to do is just you come out, we'll fly you out, and then we're just going to drink all day. And you'd be like, all right, cool. No context, no nothing. Just No,
I wouldn't even need it. I'd be like, all right, yeah, sounds good.
We're going to go to every brewery. You'd be like, oh, all right.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm not gonna finish this right this sec because Drew, you're hitting me with that perfect transition. Speaking of drinks, so your boy was driving up, right? Driving up in a goddamn hurricane. So you that got hit by that hurricane, Laura, and all that shit. Hope you're safe. Hope everything's good. But your boy found this in Jackson, Tennessee. If you're not watching the YouTube version of this, I'm holding up a Surge.
Oh my god!
Yes, a canned 16-ounce Surge. Okay, and bro, I can't even remember the last time that this shit was had by myself. But wanted to talk about drinks from my childhood. Wow, crack this and give it a go at the ripe old age of old. Oh, I can smell the fructose from here.
Oh, that fructose.
That fructose.
Fructosis.
Lemon fructose. Here we go.
Oh, it's good. He took a big gulp. What's it taste like? Same?
Exactly how I remember
Exactly how you remember it?
Yeah.
It's like a... like more sugary Mountain Dew, if I can remember. It's like Mountain Dew meets Sprite meets slime.
Dude, that's
like
pretty accurate, slime. Actually. That's pretty accurate. Maybe throw some ginger ale in there. That might be in there too.
I haven't had one since I lived in Memphis. I remember like old roommate of mine. We had a party and he wanted to do like not good.
I'm just over it. I'm just over it.
That's too much sugar.
It's just a lot, bro. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I told you, hitting it at the old age. The ripe old age.
I think it was like 2012-ish. I had like my first Surge since I was a kid, and it was I think I felt the same way you did. I was like, okay, yeah. I got hit with that memory, but I'm done.
yeah. Got that sugar rush.
Thank you, no, thank you.
Yeah, man. But this got me thinking. I was like, man, Well, first of all, I saw it in a gas station. I was like, holy shit, gotta get that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't even care if it's the last one in here. If this shit's been in here since 2012, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
And then it got me thinking. I was like, man, what are other things like a you just don't have anymore, or you you don't see as an adult, like you don't drink as an adult, or like snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it got me thinking about like, do you remember Mondos?
I remember Mondos. Mm-hmm.
There was a Kool-Aid version too of Mondos.
Mm-hmm. I definitely remember Kool-Aids, and then that squeeze, just like the Mondos. And then the Mondos, bruh, tell me you didn't bite the fuck out of the Mondo caps.
Oh, bruh.
In the mouth.
Stayed in my jaw.
Instantly.
Stayed.
As soon as you finished it.
Okay. No, I didn't even finish it.
Oh,
I'd
you
be chewing on
it
it as a drink.
God
yeah.
Damn, dangerous.
Have the shit hanging like a hook.
Living on the edge. Oh, yeah, like a lip ring.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, shit, I'm hard, you know?
Dude, it was easier to do the lip ring thing with the Kool-Aid ones because they had the short, like, it wasn't as wide as the Mondo ones. But yeah, I used to put them right there, and I was like, yeah.
Or
like a dumbass.
I put it under my tongue sometimes. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know what a Mondo is, basically, Google it. But it's like a little high fructose drink that you give kids.
Sugar water.
Yeah, it's sugar water. It's basically Kool-Aid, but it came in like a plastic container.
Mm-hmm.
With the top was plastic too.
Yeah.
And you just twist the top off.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, you're supposed to throw the top away, but no one ever did. You just chewed on that shit out for the whole time.
Yeah. Those were a lot more satisfying to chew than the Kool-Aid ones. For sure. Because they had that thick, they would like, you bite into that shit. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Man.
That's a good memory of like, that's like something that everybody did, but nobody talked about. Like,
oh yeah,
nobody would say, "Hey, you chewed on that Mondo cap."
You chewed on that Mondo, didn't it?
Yeah, nobody would say anything because it was like the normal thing to do.
Yeah, it was like, man, there's some other weird shit that just like you just chew on as a kid, like all those 90s snacks and drinks or whatever. They always had like something you could chew on. Like I swear to you, every Capri Sun I've ever had, I bit that straw like. Yeah. Gone, or what else?
It's normally just shit like that.
Yeah.
Were you a lunch? Like, did you have a packed lunch or did you do cafeteria lunch?
What do you think?
You was a packed lunch.
Think? You know I was. My mom spoiled me.
Same. I think I didn't. Yeah. I didn't do like cafeteria lunch until like late high school. But I used to do packed lunch every single day when I like all the way from elementary school to middle school, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And always had either Gushers.
Oh yeah.
Or Fruit by the Foot.
Oh yeah.
Or Fruit Roll Up.
Oh bro. Bro, how come we had the same lunch?
We had the same lunch. What can I say?
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it was the same deal. Actually, I've asked other people about this. Like, yo, what did you have for lunch as a kid? And like Meg told me, she was like, man, I didn't have shit for lunch. Like I'd be eating other people's lunches sometimes.
Damn.
I was like, damn, why? And she's like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like going through the line. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I brought my lunch the whole way through school. Like I didn't fuck with school lunch at all.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't know if it was just me or just like I just wasn't digging it,
Yeah.
It wasn't about that life. So
it's crazy because like I think for the most part, if I think about it, all of my lunches during school were sandwiches and a little mini Ziploc bag of Lay's.
Oh, okay.
I'd have some potato chips in there.
I always had some chips. Always had a sandwich. If my mom made, I told you my mom made like food for the neighborhood. This woman did not know how to cook for a couple people.
Yeah.
So anytime we had something like chicken parm or something like that, I'd always have like chicken parm instead of the sandwich. Yeah. Like it would always be something like that. And it was so random because like no other kids at this fucking school had that shit. And I always felt weird. I was like, oh man,
I would have picked on you.
Yeah, I know.
If you came with the only time leftovers were cool with me was if I get to bring pizza from the night before to lunch.
Oh, that was cool one too.
Shit. Like that was the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't even matter if it was hot or not.
No, I'd eat that shit. I got
pizza,
cold,
bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, what kind of pizza you got, bro?
Peps.
No.
Pepperoni. Come on, you know you get the pepperoni.
Yeah.
I used to eat cheese though when I was young. I was just like I didn't like anything else on it. But speaking of, what was the pizza place when you were a kid? Was it Pizza Hut?
Ooh, no, actually, you know, my family comes from New York, so pizza was a thing, you know. Oh no, it was like a thing. Like, so when we moved to Memphis when I was a kid, they were like determined, like, oh, we ain't gonna settle for some bullshit. Like, we're gonna find the best pizza place in our area. That's the only place we're ordering pizza from. So, turns out there was a couple different places. A couple of them went at it. You know, those places, unless they get a good client base, they go out of business pretty quick. Yeah. So we'd have to find one every now and then. Yeah. But I think it ended up being, we definitely ate at Milano's a lot in Bartlett, like a lot. Like my brother knew the people there. Yeah. My dad knew the dudes by name. Yeah. Like it was weird. Like I didn't know them, but those fools knew them like first name basis.
Yeah. You was into Memphis Pizza Cafe too, huh?
I like Memphis Pizza Cafe. It's good.
What about Garibaldi's?
You know,
what
I had. You know, speaking.
Oh shit! It's a good story. It's a good story when he starts going.
You know, no. It's just I have some good and I have some bad stories about Garibaldi's. So, good story about Garibaldi's. Garibaldi's, I think, is the first place I ever went to with friends I met in college. Really? So you and Thomas, and you know, everybody.
That was the first time you've been?
Maybe it might have been.
Nice.
Because I was always busy. But also Garibaldi's parking lot is shit. All right, shit. I get a brand new car.
Oh fuck! I remember this.
Brand new fucking car. And the fucking first weekend I have it gets hit in the Garibaldi's fucking parking lot.
Damn.
And I was like, ain't that some shit? I haven't even made a payment on this thing, and it just got hit. But
wait,
yeah, so
was that the same trip? Was I there? I feel like I remember dealing with that with you.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Thomas was just like, oh man.
You know that boy didn't care.
It's like, man, fuck you, man. Like, are you serious right now? But yeah. So yeah, love hate with Garibaldi's, but like I kind of dig their buffet and whatnot.
Yeah, the buffet's good.
It's weird. It's you know,
I definitely
runs for like 2 hours.
When I was a kid, we like obviously pizza wasn't a big deal to us because we had no ties to it. So Pizza Hut was like when I lived in Ocean Springs, and then Pizza Inn was this restaurant in Wiggins, and me, Matt, and Madison would go there like every day to play pool. Every single day we ate there. I'm not even shitting with you. Like we used to go there all the time and eat their buffet, and they had the dessert pizzas.
Okay.
That shit was good. But we would stay like I think senior year I had early release, and I think we all had early release together. So we would go to Pizza Inn and just play for hours until like one of us had to go to work or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have anything like that. Was it good? Was the pizza good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And
shout out Pizza Inn, man.
The good thing about that too, like even though they had a buffet, your waiter would come around and say, "Hey, do you want anything special?" And they would literally make the pizza that you wanted and tell you when it was out and bring you 2 pieces when it came out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But they put the rest on the buffet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Man.
We got on a long pizza tangent, huh?
We did. I just marked that down as a topic.
To a pizza topic.
Bruh. Went straight from Mondo's to pizza. Bro, that was a Friday night in the 90s, bro. That was a Friday night.
Uh-huh.
Get you a Blockbuster and a Mondo and some pizza. Fuck, you in. You in. Maybe throw the 64 on, play some GoldenEye all day.
Ooh.
Damn. Best night ever.
60. I don't even think that we were allowed to have Mondos outside of lunch because we would drink them too fast at home.
Fuck, bro. I'm telling you, like, I don't think... All right, so shit like that was so bad in my house, my mom wouldn't put it in the fridge.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she was like, it's just like your beer concept. Like, if it's in the fridge and cold, I'm going to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, she wouldn't put shit in the fridge. So it was like, if we actually really wanted it, we had to put it in the fridge to get it cold. But now I think, I never really realized that until now.
Yeah, I don't
Mom,
think...
You slick, huh?
They know what they're doing. Like, they didn't want us drinking all that sugar at night.
Bro, I swear to you, back in the day, I could down like a 2 liter of Pepsi at 2 a.m. and still go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wouldn't faze me at all. Now, different story.
Yeah,
that would sucks, but
I know. It's kind of good though. Like, you're not into sugary drinks, are you?
No, like that's the most sugar I didn't drink that I've had.
The surge.
Yeah, that surge was
so
bro,
much.
I got a headache right now,
dude.
Just thinking about it.
I stopped drinking soft drinks, and I remember like I maybe would randomly, like if I went to a bar, would go and drink like a whiskey Coke or something like that.
Yeah.
And even then, I felt it was like weird. I just didn't like the way it tastes. But then, ever since I stopped, if I had a Sprite or something or a Coke, it would be so sweet and so nasty to me because I wasn't used to how much sugar it was that I couldn't drink the whole thing. It's like your brain.
I'm like that too now.
Your brain tells you, it's like, oh no, you don't put this in your body. That's not. I'm not like a big health nut or anything. I just like stopped drinking Sprites. That's all I used to drink is Sprite.
No, I remember.
Addicted to it.
You're the only dude I know that would like go to the place and get a Sprite. Like everyone else, I'm like,
bro,
everyone was like, oh, what Drew want? He wants that clear shit. Just get him that.
It's the blandest soft drink.
Yeah, get him that light, that soda light. You know. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's every now and then I'll get something like but yeah, if I'm gonna have any kind of soda, it's probably with whiskey though.
Oh, get that whiskey Coke.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, you remember when honey whiskey became a thing? Jack Daniel's honey and all that stuff. That was a craze.
Oh, yeah. Jack Daniel's honey, fire. Oh. They got which is basically Fireball.
Yeah.
But
exactly like
what else
Fireball.
they got? They got some other shit too.
I don't know. I don't remember any. I just remember when we were living in Memphis, honey whiskey was the craze, and I remember getting that shit like a Sprite in that or like something like that.
Oh,
your boy would get tore up real quick.
Oh yeah, I remember that craze. That might have been around that same birthday we talked about. Might have been around that same time because I remember us getting, maybe not me and you, but definitely me and Dan getting
birthday?
the birthday we talked about. Yeah.
Did embarrass me for the rest of my life?
Yeah, that one. So it might have been around that same time. We got a handle of that, and we're just like, "This shit pretty tasty. This is dangerous. I might drink too much of this."
I know.
And that was definitely the case. Like, you drank too much, and you realize the sugar effect afterwards.
Yeah,
you're like on a sugar high, so you don't feel drunk, but then it crashes, and then you feel drunk and hungover at the same time. You're just like, God, this is awful.
Yeah,
but. Shout out to Jack Daniel's honey. That's what's up.
I stay putting just the worst kind of shit in my body when I was in college. Like all like the happy animal hour at UB's.
Oh God,
that 3-for-1 liquor.
Oh my God.
Just think about getting 3-for-1 well drinks for $4.50.
I do remember that. I remember doing that because it started early. I
9
feel
to
like
10.
we might have done that.
Yeah,
No,
we did it. No, 9 to
did do
10
that,
was
right?
the hour. Yeah, I think we did it a few times.
Yeah.
But that 3 to 1.
That was dumb.
What was crazy is they
that's
let
a dumb
you.
promotion.
It wasn't for a broke ass college student though.
No, it was fire.
Yeah, they would let you either do it in 1 cup, 2 cups, or 3 cups, and everybody got the 1 cup because why?
Oh, yeah.
Why go back up to the bar when everybody's up at the bar? You know what I'm saying? So we
No
just
point.
get that tied. Like literally, think about those solo, like little clear solo cups. And they poured a whole cup, and then
Just
they splash.
or something. Throw a cherry on top. Be like, you call it a day.
There you go.
Here you go, bro. Have fun. Wobble back to where the fuck you live.
You come back 30 minutes later thinking you're ready for another. Bro, you're not ready for another.
You're not ready for nothing. You ready for a nap. That's what you're ready for.
We used to do that shit as a warm, like that was the pregame before we went out.
Oh, I remember it was the cheap thing to do. Fuck, man. What a mess.
That was a mess.
What a mess. But awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cool. Fuck. Speaking of awesome things, wanted to hit one positive note. I didn't tell you about this, but
Love a positive note.
I was reading this thing. This is not, I guess it's not that long ago, but there is a company called fuck. Hold on. One sec.
Oh, not research.
No, Technisoil. Okay, Technisoil. They're making plastic highways out of like single-use plastic bottles that are like ruining the earth.
Mm-hmm.
They're like doing this this treatment with them and then like paving roads with that shit.
Dope.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It uses using 150,000 single-use plastic bottles, they can pave or repave a 1 mile stretch of 3-lane road.
Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and so the only highway that has it right now is in California.
Of course.
Yeah, and it is in. Oh, where is it in? Shit. I just had it. My bad. Oh, Butte County. I don't know where that is, but Butte County, Highway 162. So go check that out if you can. It's only a mile, but they're also like experimenting with it in Freeport, Texas, apparently. So
that's cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. I thought that's pretty cool. A weird little, hype for the earth, That's what's up.
I know. I saw. So one thing on that topic is I did see a company that would make like dope ass furniture out of single use, and they would do it the same way. Basically, like melt it down into a mold and like pour it almost. It almost looked like clear resin, and they would like make it look, and then they would add color to it and all this stuff. And I always thought that was really dope. And the other thing is the only highway or road system that I know of that was trying to do that is like, and again, I know people gonna call me out because I don't know all the details because I didn't research it, but it was like some kind of solar highway where it would also energize,
charge your car?
Not charge car, but it would like, I think it would be a source of energy, source of solar energy or something like that. I gotta look that shit up. That's interesting. Let's put a note in that because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's dope, Pat. I like that. I like the single use plastic anything. If you doing something good with single use,
you doing what's up.
You doing what's up.
So this is also pretty interesting about that. Technisoil officials say the procedure generates 90% less greenhouse gas emissions than the process currently used to make like regular roads. Bruh, 90%? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. You can cut something by 90% of anything that's bad. Yeah. Shit. That's crazy.
So I got a little tip on the solar roads. They're designed to melt snow, power street lights, and in the case of popular solar freaking roadways, I guess that's this company, they eliminate the need to paint asphalt with white and yellow lines because they can light up.
That's dope.
Yeah. LED
that's
in their place.
dope. You could probably also like change, you know how sometimes there's like a road here that reminds me of this, you know, like a 3-lane road and like sometimes the middle lane you can drive in it. They'll have like a light saying you can drive here like at certain hours of the day.
Yeah.
They could just do that on the fly.
Yeah. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, did you ever hear of that musical highway? The music highway where like I don't ever think this was a good idea, but apparently a highway put these musical instrument type metal things in, you know, where the grooves where you like if you start to go off, it'll let you know. Well, they put them in those, and apparently if you drive on it, it's like like do some shit like that. Did you ever hear about that?
Oh, really? I mean, I know Highway 40 is called the Music Highway.
Yeah, Music Highway. Yeah, the one that's from Memphis to Nashville. But apparently there's this highway that introduced that whole thing. But I never thought it was a good idea because, you know, I would fucking want to get up in that shit. Right.
Well, Drew, you can get up in that shit because the musical road is located on Avenue G in Lancaster, so not that far from you.
Oh, damn.
In between 30th and 40th Street West.
I'm going to have to go there, play some songs.
Go fuck up with some Lancaster, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even know.
Shout out to Lancaster. Hope y'all doing good with the fire. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's close to them. Like, I saw the map, and it's pretty close to Lancaster.
Yeah, you know.
But that's dope about the highways. I really like the plastic one. You know, makes me think about what's going on in the world today. I've been seeing like posts about masks being like found in the ocean. Don't like that. I need you to reuse your masks, people.
Yeah, I also heard another thing. I saw something that if you don't cut the straps of those single-use masks, they're like trapping like birds' legs and shit.
See.
So go ahead and clip them. Masks.
This is that 6-pack all over again. That 6-pack thing that catch the turtles.
Bruh, can't be catching no goddamn turtles.
No, the sea turtles, man. The sea turtles gotta be
unforgivable.
Free. It's really unforgivable. I need y'all
there's also
step up.
Gloves. You got recycling gloves and shit. I saw something interesting today too. Actually, speaking of masks, you know how some people can't. I guess it's mute people. I don't know, but you know how some people have to read lips.
Yeah.
I saw that there's a company that makes masks with like a clear shield over the mouth so that people can read your lips if they, they can't hear it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw like a post about it, so I didn't read into it, but I thought that was pretty cool. So go link into that if you're into it.
I think it's for specifically for deaf people who know how to read lips, because I know a guy that I used to go to college with who teaches sign language. And he had one of those masks, and he was like ready for class, like whatever. And he had it, so you could see his mouth. And
I like that.
I like that people will step up and design special, because like when you think about greedy, like greedy corporate, designs and stuff like that, they're thinking about the masses. So when somebody steps up and does, something for like specialized situations, I'm into that.
Hell yeah. There's a couple. All right, we got a couple more things, but before we switch topics, there's a brewer we haven't featured yet. Not sponsored post, but shout out to the homies. Southern Grist Brewing Company. This is their vanilla, red, and blue. It is just says ale. Fruited sour ale, brewed with vanilla, lactose, raspberry, and blueberry. This is a Nashville beer as well, so go check them out. I've actually never had this, so this is gonna be a first for me.
Oh, since it's not sponsored, I want to get that raw reaction.
Yeah,
not that we don't give a raw reaction. Like, we will say something if our sponsored beer is off.
This shit. Yeah, we have. I mean, we have before. Shout out.
No, don't shout out.
Ooh. You can smell the vanilla and raspberry in this. It smells like I mean, no hate, but it kind of smells like a cheap candle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that wax in there. What's
Look
the pour
at that
like?
color, though.
Ooh. Bruh, you got a wine. You ain't got no damn beer. That's a straight up wine.
About to drink this wines. This shit that deep red, bruh.
It really is. Oh, that lick though. Damn.
It came out the side. Sorry, bro.
Why you
don't get
You turning me on this shit.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do
This
it.
ain't that kind of podcast.
Oh no. Here we go. Get X-rated. X gonna give it to you.
Oh no.
Man. And how come, bro, I was on a call today and the call dropped and the song I had playing, or it was on the playlist I was listening to, was fucking X gonna give it to you. And straight up, I'm talking in the phone.
And all of a sudden,
the call drops, and then literally it just screams in my headphones, X gonna give it to you. And then the call like picks back up, and I was like, what the fuck? Fucking DMX in this bitch. Shout out DMX. Hope you're doing okay, bud. You know.
Bruh, you know what? Oh, I want to hear about this. What's it like?
I just took that big.
Oh,
that's really.
He really thinking about it. It's
Man,
really affecting him.
Hold the phone, guys.
Gotta see how much alcohol in it, or what?
No, it's not that much. It's only 5.4. Sorry, I should have said that earlier. But hold up. Vanilla, raspberry, and blue. I can taste literally all three of those.
Ooh, that's a sign of a good batch.
It says lactose too, so you know, some kind of.
Ooh, the milky.
It tastes milky, like a sorbet. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Sorbet.
Oh, that sorbets.
It tastes like a sorbet.
That sorbets though.
Dude, this is really good. Honestly.
Is it one of those dangerous ones where you have a little bit too many?
No,
or you
no.
think...
I think it's on the verge of too sweet, but
too sweet, yeah.
But like on the verge.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah, man, this is super good.
Last time I heard about DMX, I was randomly scrolling through Facebook videos and I saw a fucking one of those Vice documentary things, and it was like a guy, the Vice documentarian was talking to neo-Nazis. He was like going over neo-Nazis, and they were like talking about how, you know, it's not about a race thing, it's a way of life, it's a culture, and they were trying to explain themselves, and they were like there's black people we love, like we love DMX. We love, you know, DMX is a sermon now. He does sermon. Wait, is that what it's sermon?
Oh, he's a preacher now. No,
he does sermons.
He still raps, and we're gonna get to it in a second. I'm about to tell you about something.
and they were like, we love him in this house, and I was like, bruh, to think about a neo-Nazi, like straight up modern day Klansman, talking about how he loves DMX is the most oxymoronic thing I've ever heard.
I mean,
DMX was like hardcore.
He's hardcore,
like,
bro.
There is nothing about his lifestyle from his raps that I think a neo-Nazi person would relate to.
No.
At all.
No. I think you put that really well. Yeah. I definitely... You definitely treaded some shit around that one. Yeah. No, DMX is hardcore as fuck.